I say in this video is incorrect, please correct me in the comments below. Okay. Number 1. 3 presidents, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Monroe, died on July 4th. Adams and Jefferson also died the same year, 1826. Number 2. Barbie's full name is Barbara Millicent Roberts, from Willows, Wisconsin. Her birthday is March 9th, 1959. Number 3. Contrary to popular belief, there aren't 57 varieties of Heinz ketchup. Company founder H.J. Heinz thought his product should have a number, and he liked 57. Number 4. One of President John Tyler's grandsons is still alive today, even though the president was born in 1790. President Tyler was 63 when his son Lyon was born in 1853. Lyon's son was born when he was 75. President Tyler's living grandson, Harrison Tyler, is 95. Number 5. The tallest man ever recorded was American Robert Wadlow, who stood 8 feet 11 inches. Wadlow's size was the result of an abnormally enlarged pituitary gland. Number 6. The tallest living man is 41-year-old Sultan Kösen from Turkey, who is 8 feet 2.8 inches tall. His growth is also due to a pituitary issue. Number 7. The oldest person to have ever lived, whose age could be authenticated, was a French woman named Jean-Louise Calment, or Jean, I don't know, Jean-Louise Calment. Calment was 122 years old when she died in 1997. Number 8. Sliced bread was first manufactured by machine and sold in the 1920s by the Chillicothe Baking Company in Missouri. Number 9. The Earl of Sandwich, John Montagu, who lived in the 1700s, reportedly invented the sandwich so he wouldn't have to leave his gambling table to eat. Number 10. The first college football game was played on November 6th, 1869, between Rutgers and Princeton, then known as the College of New Jersey. Number 11. Experiments in universities have actually been carried out to figure out how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop, both with machine and human Number 13. Canada is south of Detroit. Number 14. The original name for the search engine Google was Backrub. Number 15. The oldest living land animal is a tortoise named Jonathan, who turned 192 years old in 2024. He was born in 1832 and has lived on the island of St. Helena in the Atlantic Ocean since 1882. Number 16. Bats are the only mammals that can actually fly. Number 17. Wombats are the only animal whose poop is cube-shaped. Number 18. The most common wild bird in the world isn't the sparrow or blue jay. It's the red-billed quelea, which lives in Africa and has an estimated population of 1.5 billion. Number 19. The heart of the blue whale, the largest animal on Earth, is 5 feet long and weighs 400 pounds. The whale, in total, weighs 300,000 pounds. Number 20. An elephant's heart weighs around 30 pounds, and a human heart around 10 ounces. Number 21. Elephants cannot jump. Number 22. Octopuses have 3 hearts. Number 23. Cows do not actually have 4 stomachs. They have 1 stomach with 4 compartments. Number 24. The platypus doesn't have a stomach at all. Their esophagus goes straight to their intestines. Number 25. Eating parts of a pufferfish can kill you because of its defense mechanism, which contains a deadly chemical called tetrodotoxin. There's enough in one pufferfish to kill 30 people, and there is no antidote. Number 26. Polar bears have black skin, and their fur isn't white, it is see-through, but it appears white as it reflects light. Number 27. A tiger's skin is actually striped, just like their fur. Number 28. Flamingos are only pink because of chemicals called carotenoids in the algae and fish they eat. Their feathers are actually grayish white when they are born. Number 29. Mosquitoes are the deadliest animal in the world. They kill more people than any other creature due to the diseases they carry. Number 30. Miss Piggy and Yoda were both voiced by the same person, puppeteer Frank Oz. Number 31. Psycho was the first movie to show a toilet flushing. Number 32. One of the most famous movie lines in history was never said. We often quote "Play it again, Sam" from Casablanca, but the real line is "Play it, Sam, play as time goes by." Number 33. The green code in The Matrix was actually created from symbols in the code designer's wife's sushi cookbook. Number 34. The wedding of Princess Diana and Prince Charles was watched by 750 million people worldwide in 1981. Sadly, 2.5 billion watched her funeral in 1997. Number 35. With 5 billion viewers, over half of the world's population watched the 2022 FIFA World Cup of football, which is held every 4 years. That number exceeded the total viewers of the 2024 Summer Olympics. Number 36. There are no muscles in your fingers. Their function is controlled by muscles in your palms and arms. Number 37. The hardest working muscle in your body is your heart. It pumps more than 2,000 gallons of blood a day and beats more than 2.5 billion times in a 70-year lifespan. Number 38. It is impossible to hum while holding your nose. Number 39. Your skin is your body's largest organ. Number 40. The Earth's circumference is 24,901 miles. Number 41. All of an adult human's blood vessels, if laid out end to end, would be about 60,000 miles. This means they could encircle the Earth over 2 times. Number 42. According to recent research, the human nose can distinguish at least 1 trillion different odors. Number 43. The longest fingernails ever were over 42 feet in total and belonged to American Diana Armstrong. Number 44. The origin of the word sinister reflects a historical bias against left-handed people. It comes from the Latin word for left, which was also seen to be unlucky or evil. Number 45. There is not one letter Q in any U.S. state name, the only letter in the alphabet to be missing. Number 46. The word strengths is the longest word with only one vowel in the English language. Number 47. The man who designed the Pringles can, Frederick J. Bauer, is buried in one, or at least some of his ashes are. Number 48. Cartoonist Mort Walker came up with names for the things we often see in comics and cartoons. A Briffid is the dust cloud a character makes when he runs away quickly. Blues are the beads of sweat when a character is under duress, and Grolics are symbols that stand in for curse words. Number 49. A mashup of 2 words to make a new word, such as breakfast and lunch into brunch, or motel from motor and hotel, is called a portmanteau. Number 50. A dog ate John Steinbeck's homework, literally. The author's pup chewed up an early version of Mice and Men. I was pretty mad, but the poor fellow may have been First impressions. Number 52. Ernest Hemingway's first wife, Hadley, left a suitcase full of the author's writing on a train. When she went back to get it, it was gone. Number 53. When staying in Switzerland with writers Percy Shelley, her lover, and Lord Byron, Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein when she was 18. She wrote the book during a ghost story competition. Number 54. German chocolate cake doesn't come from Germany. It was named for a person, Sam German, who created a type of baking chocolate for bakers in 1852. Number 55. Hawaiian pizza was created in Ontario, Canada, by Greek immigrant Sam Panopoulos in 1962. Number 56. In the United States, 99.9% of commercially grown artichokes come from California. One town in particular, Castroville, is nicknamed the artichoke capital of the world. Number 57. The different colors of Fruit Loops cereal all taste the same. They are not individual flavors. Number 58. Broken Kit Kats that are damaged during production get ground up and go between the wafers inside new Kit Kats, along with cocoa and sugar. Number 59. Pound cake got its name because the original recipe required a pound each of butter, flour, sugar, and eggs. That's a lot of cake, but it was meant to last a long time. Number 60. The difference between jam and jelly is that jam is made with mashed up fruit, while jelly is made with fruit juice. Number 61. Preserves are like jam, however, they are made with more whole fruit. Marmalade is preserves made from citrus fruit. Number 62. Flamin' Hot Cheetos were developed by a janitor at Frito-Lay, Richard Montañez, who got the idea after putting chili powder on some rejected Cheetos. Number 63. In Japan, Coca-Cola actually sells soup in a can. Go Good is a nourishing meal on the go, available in multiple flavors. Number 64. The biggest pizza ever created was 13,957 square feet and was made in Los Angeles, California in 2023. Number 65. The tallest building in the world is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. It stands at over 2,700 feet. Number 66. The tallest building in the United States is One World Trade Center in New York. Currently, it is the sixth tallest building in the world. It stands at exactly 1,776 feet as a nod to the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Number 67. The Empire State Building in New York was the tallest building in the world from 1931 until 1971. It was also the first building with over 100 floors. Number 68. Contrary to popular belief, it is really, really hard to see the Great Wall of China from space, especially with the naked eye. Number 69. The first footprints on the moon will remain there for millions of years. Number 70. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. Due to its slow axis rotation, it takes 243 Earth days to spin once, but it only takes 225 Earth days to go around the Sun. Number 71. Humans could never land on Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, or Neptune because they are made of gas and have no solid surface. Number 72. You could ice skate on one of Jupiter's moons, Europa, which is covered in ice. An axle jump would take you 22 feet in the air. Number 73. Our modern interpretation of Santa Claus with a red outfit and white beard is due in large part to holiday Coca-Cola ads that began in 1931. Number 74. Queen Victoria's husband, Prince Albert, wasn't the first to introduce Christmas trees to Britain from his native Germany. Queen Charlotte did that in the early 1800s. Number 75. The White House in Washington, D.C. has 132 rooms, including 35 bathrooms. Number 76. Buckingham Palace in London, England, has 775 rooms, including 78 bathrooms. Number 77. It takes 570 gallons to paint the exterior of the White House. Number 78. The teddy bear is named after President Theodore Roosevelt, after he refused to shoot a captured black bear on a hunt. A stuffed animal maker decided to create a bear and named it after the president. Number 79. Lincoln Logs were created by John Lloyd Wright, son of famous architect Frank Lloyd Wright, in the 1920s. They were named after Abraham Lincoln, who grew up in a log cabin. Number 80. Play-Doh started out as a wallpaper cleaner before the head of the struggling company realized the non-toxic material made a good modeling clay for children and rebranded it. Number 81. In the 1940s, a retired school teacher came up with Candyland to entertain children who were hospitalized from polio. Because its color system required no reading, young kids could easily play. Number 82. People started wearing pajamas instead of nightgowns, so they would be prepared to run outside in public during World War I air raids in England. Number 83. At medieval times dinner attractions, you eat with your hands because most people didn't use utensils in the Middle Ages. Number 84. Originally, freelancers were self-employed, sword-wielding mercenaries. Literally, free lancers. Number 85. We shake hands to show we are unarmed. 1886. Although it is no longer connected to the beer company, Guinness World Records was founded by the managing director of Guinness Brewery in the 1950s. Number 87. Michelin stars are highly coveted by elite and upscale restaurants around the world, but they are actually given out by the Michelin Tire Company. Number 88. More people visit France than any other country. Spain is second, and the United States is third. Number 89. You can still stay at the world's oldest hotel, Nishiyama Onsen, Culinary, in Japan. It was originally founded in 705 A.D. Number 90. The longest place name in the world, at 85 letters, is Taumata Waka Tangi Hanga Kau Awa O Tamatia Turabuka Kaka Piki Manga Horo Nuko Pokai Wenua Kitana Tahu, New Zealand. Locals just call it Taumata Hill. Number 91. The coldest temperature ever recorded occurred in Antarctica, negative 128.6 degrees Fahrenheit, as reported by researchers in a scientific journal in 2018. Number 92. The hottest temperature ever recorded occurred in Furnace Creek, Death Valley, California, at 134 degrees Fahrenheit on July 10th, 1913. Number 93. Japan records the most earthquakes of any country in the world, but the most earthquakes actually occur in Indonesia. Number 94. Each year, 16 million thunderstorms happen around the world, and at any given moment, there are about 2,000 thunderstorms in progress. Number 95. Sweden has 267,570 islands, the most of any country in the world. Number 96. Australia contains a number of pink lakes, but the most stunning is the Pepto-Bismol colored Lake Hillier. The color may be the result of certain algae. Number 97. 7. At over 29,000 feet tall, Mount Everest is the highest point on Earth, but it doesn't compare to the deepest point on Earth, the Mariana Trench, which is over 36,000 feet deep, nearly 7 miles, in the Pacific Ocean. Number 98. There are over 200 dead bodies of climbers on Mount Everest because it is so difficult to bring them down. Number 99. Only 2 people have ever swam the entire length of the 2,350-mile Mississippi River. Slovenian long-distance swimmer Martin Strel in 2002, and American former Navy SEAL Chris Ring in 2015. Strel swam for 68 days in a row. Ring took 1 day off a week, taking 181 days. And finally, number 100. Visitors are not allowed to scatter loved ones' ashes at Disney World or Disneyland. Alright, that is all of the facts that I have for you today. Thank you for watching or listening